Previously on the Dosyonkos podcast.
I think it's because of the smile that he's mislabeled as a kind of like devilish kind of person. Like even his nickname is like the Devil's Footsteps or Devil's Footprints or something like that.
Yeah, but what is why though? Oh, so I have him big caps over here. He kicked Shorty in the chest when he was in that first fight, and he kicked that dude.
Back like we never left with another Dosyonkos podcast. You know the vibes. It's your captain and your boy SV Sammy Smoke with my man's Deion Chopper. Deion, what's cracking?
Yeah, what's up, V? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm chilling. You know what's going on. So, we're having a little chat. We're gonna have maybe a little anime chat, but more about a get to know us, so you can get to know a little about who the hell's talking behind the screen and shit. So yeah, so we're gonna do a little of that, and then we're gonna chat a little about Dr. Stone. So that shit's a pretty interesting shonen. So we're gonna chat about that. So it's on the docket for today.
That's the docket. That's what we are doing. So I'll start this joint off.
All right,
so what's up, everyone? Deion Chopper here. But to get to know me a little bit more and what I do, I'm from the Buffalo area. So if anyone represents the Buff, big shout outs to you. It stays cold. It stays cold out in these streets, and I don't mean Sub-Zero. But yeah, so I'm from the Buffalo area. I moved out here to pursue my dream of being a personal trainer. Not really. I just wanted to get away from my small town.
Bro, it'd be like that, son.
Right? That's how
it be like that.
And Sam Smoke knows. Sam knows that the town that I'm from is super small.
I live. So me and Deion went to college together. That's how we met. Yes. So I lived in that small town for 3 years. So I got a little taste of what the fuck Deion lived for his whole life. Got a little taste of that shit. Yeah.
Small taste.
A small taste. Like my first day going to fucking FM. We stopped. I think it was my family. I'm not sure, but we stopped at KFC, and we were the only black people in there. That's how I knew. Oh, it's just different up here, bro. If we're in KFC and I'm the only black person here, it's different. It's different. So that's a little taste of where Deion's fucking from.
That's funny. So yeah, me and Sam been friends since college days. We played soccer together, and I feel like what really solidified our relationship. We try to discuss this with each other, and I still don't know to this day, like when we became friends or like how it happened. But like I just remember one day not hanging out with Sam and Matt. So big shout outs to Matt. Matt is also big ups to Matt. Yeah, big ups to Matt. The hidden Yonko. He hasn't joined the show yet. But
he's the lurking legend, bro. I know. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna put it on the record. Matt will be on the episode where we break down the Attack on Titan trailer. I guarantee that. I'll drag his ass to my house if I have to.
Yes, please do so. So we became friends randomly, just like together. Now we're all friends, and we would go to our game room and we would hustle, and we were definitely the legends of the game room. We were just 3 athletes, raw athletes, but who are also just savage gamers. And
bro, it's so funny. It's so funny.
It's so
just
real,
secret gamers, because no one could ever guess. We would just come down in our soccer shit, just playing games. No one would ever guess.
Nobody would know, man. And it's wild how that's like a part of our like history as people. And I just remember, like, I've always been a competitive gamer, so that's my other passion and love is gaming, and I play Magic the Gathering competitively. So I'm always kind of just moving through the through the paces of, gaming, anime. I'm also a personal trainer, so it's kind of a mix, like behind the scenes. Like you think anime, everyone has this picture of what like anime people look like, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like
when we both break that entire mold,
the mold is shattered.
We just shattered that shit. Yeah, it's just shattered.
So I try to let people know, everyone from all walks of life, people watch anime. It's kind of becoming a more popularized thing.
People don't understand and like one of my coworkers is like that's my homegirl, but like she has a weird perception of anime where like if anything is animated, she immediately thinks it's childish immediately. But
Yeah.
I'm talking to you like I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Like anime is just a medium they use to tell stories. Same as novels, same as comics, same as movies. It's just
Yeah.
animation. So like for you to inherently think it's childish just based on animation is insane when there's animes of people eating each other or whatever, like Attack on Titan shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
I feel bad for her, man. Shit.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to get her. I'm like, there's an anime. I guarantee you. I would never lie to you. I guarantee there's an anime you will like. Guaranteed.
100%.
Guaranteed.
There's an anime for everyone. Like
everyone.
Everybody.
Everyone. If you like romance, there's there. If you like sports, there's there. You like fighting, there's there. There's literally everything.
If you like high schools.
Yeah, literally.
That might be weird.
Literally.
That might be a little
weird.
If
you like school life, if you like just school life, random, like there's anything, bro. Come on. Like there's sports anime about every sport. Rugby, badminton. Like, are you serious? For anyone. For anyone.
The volleyball one.
It's lit, right? I heard it's fire. It's
so lit, yo.
I hear it's fire. It's like on the top of my list. But it's really long, so I gotta commit to it. Because it's really long. I heard it just ended though, the manga.
I don't know what the name of the volleyball.
It's called Haikyuu.
Is it Haikyuu?
Yeah, I know for a fact because I always see that shit on my timeline. Always.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, me and T watched the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
It's sauce. Like it was surprisingly sauce, man.
Yeah, I heard it's sauce.
The message that he drops in there is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's typical, you know. I work hard, but this boy really had a dream, man. He was like, no one's gonna tell me anything different. I'm gonna work hard to be a volleyball player, and I will save this one to not spoil it because I think this is a huge portion of what's gonna make this anime like super sauce.
Okay.
Is something happens in the second episode, I want to say, that flips the whole script.
Okay.
Just flips the script. Like you get an instant feeling of one thing, and you're like, all right, this is gonna be like this type of anime, and then it just flips, just super fast, just instant flip. You're like, oh, okay, I see what they're working with now. So
damn, yeah, that's really that Haikyuu is definitely on the top 3 of animes I'm trying to watch. But it's pretty long, so you gotta like really commit, and I gotta be like mentally ready to like sit down and watch that shit like every day.
So you gotta commit. I mean, we're off on a tangent, but I definitely love this. So.
We're definitely off on a tangent.
But like, what do you mean by commit? Because I feel
because like this is a long anime. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably over 300 episodes. So like you got to really be able to like that has to be the main show you're watching. You can't be watching other shit. You can't be doing other shit. You're never gonna finish it in that way. So like if I'm watching like if I'm watching any anime, it's the only thing I'm watching. If I have a period to watch TV, I'm not playing games or whatever. That's what I'm watching. You know what I mean? So I have to be ready to be like watching that shit every day or every time I go to watch something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So that makes sense. I definitely am in the same position because the seasonal joints, you can watch those like a weekend and then not get going out will be ready.
Exactly.
But yeah, if someone was to tell me, hey, you want to watch One Piece? And it's like, all right, clear your schedule.
Yeah.
like, you're not doing anything else.
That's a serious commitment. That's why I'm always giving people like as much help as they need to start watching One Piece because I know it's a serious commitment. Like I'm sending them the filler list, like yo, don't watch any fillers, bro. Cut those shits out. I'm sending them everything just to get them just to ease the transition because it's a serious commitment to walk and watch One Piece, bro.
It's so true. But I also have to do a disclaimer, and I kind of have to reveal this to you. I messed up way back in the day. I was watching it dubbed on like Hulu or whatever. One Piece. I was watching it dubbed. Okay. And it got to the point where the dub stopped on like Hulu and they didn't have any more episodes. So like I had to go to another website.
Yeah.
And I skipped the whole scene before Skypiea. I skipped the whole arc before Skypiea. I totally just like missed the setup.
You missed Jaya. You missed Luffy punching Bellamy one shot, bro.
I missed that whole thing. So like, and I didn't know I did it, right? So sorry, everybody. And I got all the way till Luffy met Bellamy again, And I'm like, who the hell is this dude? Like, I had to go back and watch it.
Bro, you had to be so confused, bro, because like Jaya and Skypiea are like a joint arc because they're like the same kind of island.
I was
you had to be OD confused.
Bro, I was so confused, but I literally just stuck it out. I was like, all right, like maybe I lost something in transition here. Like maybe there's something that happened and I just didn't remember it. No, I just like missed the whole arc. So
that's so funny.
God. So big drop on that, you know. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
But anyway, back on About Us.
Yeah, so, we're crazy tangent, but that's just how it's gonna go.
I feel like that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah. Can't stop those shits. It just has to happen.
So yeah, you know, I've been living out in Buffalo, kind of hustling and working, grinding, making these podcasts. I also shout out, you know, name drop my other podcast. I do a fitness podcast.
Yeah, bro.
You know, plug-in with two other human beings, Andrew of Cane Band Barbell and Phil of Yas Training. We are doing like I said, a fitness podcast. It's called the Fitness Roundtable. So if you guys are interested in any fitness information, we're all highly intelligent. They might be even more intelligent than I am, but but it's always fun, man. It's always fun.
Yeah, that's good shit. You definitely know your shit, bro.
Heart. And other than that, you know, that's kind of. Oh, I'm a Twitch streamer. Also, me and Sam are both Twitch streamers. So
yeah, fucking on that grind for sure.
We are, you know. I feel like our paths kind of like correlate with each other.
Our paths are very similar.
Yeah.
Very. Because like let's say for me, so I'm from Queens, New York. I went to school when I met Deion. I was upstate. So Deion went to physical training and I did a physical education. So that's like kind of like the same thing. Like it's like around the same area. And then we both play games. Like Deion's way more competitive. Like he plays Magic competitively, but like I wouldn't say I was a competitive fighting game player, but like I did tournaments. That shit's fun for fun and shit. So like I'm a competitive guy in that sense. Like I like playing games and shit. And then I'm on this stream shit. And then yeah, we're just out here working at Planet Fitness and doing the streamer life.
What's up, B?
Try my best to get affiliate.
Yeah, I totally forget to plug my business. So plug in the business as well. Active Gamer Fitness is my training business.
Yeah, dude. He does good shit. Dude made me a sick vert program.
I didn't ask you about that. How has it been going? Have you done it yet?
Bro, I did it once, but it's been like 100 degrees heat wave. I'm not going outside, bro.
I was gonna say, yeah. It's definitely
I'm not going outside, bro. I would die out there.
It's
so
just
I did one. It was fucking good. It had me dead the other day.
It's like, how's your program going? Oh, Sam's dead, man.
I'm just dead.
The heat got him.
My vert did not increase because I just died.
That's terrible. Did the exact opposite. You went under the ground. Like.
Negative vert, bro.
Don't give me as a trainer. I give you a negative vert.
Oh fuck! I'm dead.
I'm done. I can't do this no more. Please don't leave me. Don't leave.
Bro, stop. Those shits are so funny.
Those joints are really funny.
You see these waves? They're small. Microwave.
Yo, these waves. They're small. That's so,
microwave. That's
straight
bars.
comedy. That's comedy at its finest.
Oh dear.
Jeez, man. Oh wow. So yeah, how is the fighting game grind going with you, man? I don't
know. Fighting games now are in a weird spot. It's in a weird spot because there's fighting games out that I just don't gel with. Like the Street Fighter that's out right now, I've tried multiple times to play it. I just can't get into it. I just don't like it.
It's not hitting like it used to?
It doesn't. Like Street Fighter 4. Like I go back when I get the Street Fighter itch. I go back and play old ones, like Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter Alpha, like Street Fighter 5, the one that's out for PS4 right now. It just doesn't hit for me. Like I'm not gonna say it's bad because people obviously enjoy it, and it's like obviously people play that shit. It's just not for me.
That makes sense, man. I mean,
and then,
that's how it was for me with Halo. I was big into Halo 3, and then every Halo after that, I was like, now I'll just go back and play Halo 3. Then Halo Infinite came out. I was like, I'll just go back and play Halo 3. Then Halo 4 came out, and I was like, can I still go back and play Halo 3? Like, is that possible? And then like I
Bro,
was just done.
they just announced a new one. No, I saw
Yeah,
that shit the other
maybe
day.
I dropped the wrong thing. Maybe Halo Infinite.
Infinite was the one they just dropped.
Yeah, Halo
They just
Infinite is the one.
announced. Yeah.
What was the one that ODST was the one that
I
I
don't know
just
what. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
exactly
The only
don't.
one I played was Halo 2, and I only played it
Mhm.
because, like, in school,
Yeah.
this Asian kid in our computer class, like, put Halo 2 on every computer
That's
somehow.
great.
So we were all playing it, and somehow I don't even know. I never asked any questions.
You're just like, this is it. I'm in
I
it.
was like, you just gonna have it on every computer.
That's so sick.
So we would just play Halo. We would just play Halo, and when they would come, we would pretend we're typing and doing our work. We would just play Halo, bro. It was lit. It was
Dude,
so tight.
that's how RuneScape was for me when I was in high school.
Word.
I mean, maybe it was in like 8th grade. I remember just playing Infinite RuneScape in computer science. Like, okay, you got to do your typing. I'm like, I got to collect these resources though. Like, I need to get this wood though. What's up?
That shit's so funny.
Oh yeah, so Halo Infinite's the one that's dropping
Yeah.
soon, or it already dropped.
Nah, I don't think it comes out for next gen.
I can't wait. I mean, honestly, this is my last hurrah. If this Halo's like the old Halo,
Well, they said this is the last Halo they're gonna put out for a long time. So like, if this isn't it, I think Halo's dead.
yeah, if they miss the mark on this,
sorry to say.
I love Halo 2. That makes me cry. Once or twice a night, I just think back to the old times when there were simpler times.
Yeah, I was never big into Halo. I didn't start playing shooters until I got to college, because like I exclusively played like platformers and like fighting games. So like until like me and Matt roomed together, and I was like, oh, Call of Duty's kind of cool. Yeah. And then I started playing Call of Duty, and then now it's kind of bad now, so I don't play.
I feel like Matt's the gamer of the group. Like,
bro,
we're on a side of the gaming. Like, Matt will play every game known to man.
Bro, Matt's sense to pick up games is crazy. Matt will play a game brand new. Within 10 minutes, he'll understand how this shit works and he'll be decent.
Yeah.
Like, I won't say he'll be the best because he just learned the game, but he'll be competent enough to play the shit and beat your ass in 10 minutes. If you guys both just started playing the game, without question. That's just how he fucking works. It's crazy.
Like that day when I came out to the city and we played Blockus for 8
Yeah.
hours. Yo, big facts. Yo, big shout out to that day. That's true.
Bro, we literally played Blockus and Dominion for 8 hours in Matt's kitchen.
Just that's it. I traveled 5 hours to go hang out, and all
we did was stay in the kitchen and play board games.
People be like, "Yo, I want to go do tourist stuff. I want to go see like Nike and like the Hershey Kiss place." And I'm just like, "Yo, you got that board game? Like, let's run it."
We got board games, bro. Like, we just gonna chill here. Yeah,
that's so real. So I mean, that's kind of is that it for our to get to know us? Did we just?
I don't know if we did a great job, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. They got to know the type of people we are.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you have a problem with it,
you could always ask us in the comments if you want to know anything more. Nothing personal, obviously. I'm not gonna tell you anything crazy, but like, if you want to just know any general shit, you want to ask any questions,
it's like,
hit us in the comments. The vibes.
My social security number is.
Yeah. Your credit card number. What's the CTC number on the bag? Like, what's good?
What's good? All right, so the second anime on the list today we had Dr. Stone, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Dr. Stone. That joint is real.
So maybe we should give a little synopsis.
Yeah.
So if anyone doesn't know about Dr. Stone, you want me to just give it? I'll just say it off the top of my head.
Yeah,
all right. So basically how this anime is set up is that it's on a world like ours right now, but an incident happens where everything turns to stone. So it's a new Stone Age. So everything on the planet turns to stone. And then 3,700 years later, some guy breaks out, the main character. So like a long ass time passed.
Like a long time.
Like a super long time passed. And something happens and he ends up getting free. And then he's working using his science, because he's a science kid. He's working using science to try and rebuild humanity. So that's the basis. So like he has to start from scratch. Like he has to like build glass. He has to like do all this shit. It's really tight.
Yeah. And big shout outs to like we always say in the beginning, spoilers, people. We are suddenly going to spoil something. So if you got this far and you haven't watched at least 10 episodes of Dr. Stone, I would say 10, right? 10's probably like
Yeah, I think I've seen more than 10, but 10 for sure.
I would definitely, yeah. I think I've seen more than 10 too.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely say 15 is a good buffer.
Yeah.
Watch 15 episodes and then you'll be straight. So yeah, pause this, then drop to the to the end.
Yeah, word.
But yeah, so I originally watching this joint, it piqued my interest straight up when with the kid and the main character,
Senku.
Yeah, Senku. He just like is so. I just like the way his character is built. I just like how he interacts with the other characters and his ideology behind science. Like this is the first anime I think I've ever watched where it's based off of a what could happen scenario.
Yeah.
And how he just like goes through his motions. It's so sick. And when he first came to life and he brought back his boy, he goes, I know you would have been doing the same thing that I was doing. I can't believe that dude was counting for that long though, dude.
Whoa. When that shit first they said that, I was like, wait, this man counted every second since he's been fossilized, bro? Like, how?
Yeah.
How? That's insane. Like, yeah, he's a smart kid, but sheesh.
Yo. But that was like way too.
Yeah, that just shows like the kind of dude he is, bro. Like something happened and he counted the time because he figured he would get out. He's betting on himself getting out of this.
Yeah, like
so he counted just for knowledge. He counted to see how long he was fossilized to realize like what's around him. Just that one instance just shows you like the kind of character and kind of person Senku is.
Senku is just next. He's honestly the next level of next level characters, protagonists. For real.
He's a sick protagonist, bro. Because most shonen protagonists are stupid. Let's be honest.
For real.
Most of them are dumb. Most of them are dumb.
And
there's very few shonen characters that are smart.
He's not one for the smoke either. Like he doesn't just always want the smoke, you know?
Yeah, he's not a knucklehead or a I don't know what's the word.
I know what you're saying. He's not like a stubborn like musclehead guy.
Yeah, musclehead. He's not a fucking musclehead, bro. Like he's not gonna just run in there and try and beat somebody up. He's gonna think and be like, oh, what could happen here? Like what's the situation?
I'm 10 billion% sure.
That's how he is, bro. He's gonna devise a plan to ensure himself that he's gonna succeed in whatever he's doing.
But I mean, are we at the point where we can call someone a simp? Because Taju might be the ultimate simp in the history of simps, man.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of simps in anime, bro. I don't know if I can call him.
My man kept himself conscious to tell the girl that he loves that he loved her.
Bro, you need something to hold on to. In that moment, you need something to hold on to. Like, and that was his. I don't know if I'd call him a simp for that, bro. Because at that moment, like anything you can grasp, I'm grasping that shit for dear life.
You
kidding me?
In the words, you women need to get you a man like Taju.
Facts, held it down, bro. Held it down. And it's also a kind of guilt thing for him because wasn't it the thing that he wanted to tell her, but he just was scared to?
Yeah, and it happened right as soon as he was going to tell her.
Exactly. So that's the thing. That's kind of the thing that also made him. So I wouldn't call him a simp for that because he was going to tell her or he was about to or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So he was like feeling like he wanted to anyway. So that singular moment kept the man alive, bro. I respect that shit.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you, like you said, if that's what you got to do.
Exactly. That's what you got to grasp to when the entire world got fossilized in stone. That's what you got to do.
Not too many people can be the Senkus of the world and just count.
Facts. Just count.
But I always pronounce this dude's name terribly wrong. Is it Tsukasa?
Tsukasa, right? The caveman guy? The caveman?
The ape primate.
Yeah, the caveman guy. Yeah.
Number one primate.
Tsukasa. Yes, I think it's Tsukasa, yeah.
Dude, that guy. So this is the only anime that Taylor watches with me, right? And she's really into it, right? So much she's like, yo, you can't watch it without me.
Good. I respect that. Let's go, T. Fucking go.
It sucks 'cause I want to watch this shit.
Yo, watch that shit together, bro. If that's the only thing she watches, bro, y'all gotta watch together. Come on.
So she had her anime dissection, right? It was beautiful. It was like seeing a little flower like blooming into a sunflower. Like yes, you're thinking like us. So her statement was, she goes, when Senku and Taiju were running from the lions.
Yeah.
And they woke Tsukasa up.
Yeah.
And she goes, yo, did that man really just not say like what's going on? Did he really wake up and say, what's the situation? She's like, how badass do you have to be to wake up not like, oh, thank you for freeing me? Like, oh my god, I'm still alive. Just like, what do you guys need? Like he knew, he woke up and knew somebody needed help. Like,
that's so funny.
I glossed over it. Like I honestly glossed over it.
Yeah.
Until she brought that out, I was like, yo, you're right. This dude is so cold-blooded. He just instantly his first situation, that's his first statement is, hey,
what's the situation?
And
bro, that's tight. I don't even remember that because it's been a while since like I said about Fire Force. Like I have anime ADHD. Like when seasonal anime come out, I'll watch like 10 episodes and I'll move to the next one and I'll never finish it. So that happened. The only one I finished from that season was Rising of the Shield Hero because I binged it in like 2 days because I was so hooked.
Is it Rising of the Shield Hero?
Yeah, that shit's pretty good. It's kind of like sort of online, like a kind of situation like that where he's like in a game, kind of, but better.
Like better, like
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say better because I think, like I said before, the first half of Sword Art Online season 1 is like near perfect in my opinion.
I give you
it's
that.
Like near perfect
because we get
Yeah, I give it like a 10. Like the first half of the first season. It's not the full season because the second half is shit. The first half of the first season is like near perfect, and I think it has that kind of same like vibe, but for a whole season.
Okay, so they never just like trash.
Nah, it's never trash. I think it's pretty good.
Okay, I'm hype about that then, because then I'll watch it.
Yeah, so, I would definitely recommend that shit.
Look at us.
We'll have an episode because that's when I actually finished season 1. I actually finished it, so
I'll have to watch that, and then we can do another joint on that.
Yeah, for sure.
So the dude wakes up in 2 pieces of. Actually, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say 2 pieces because that's giving one more punch.
He like one shot the lion.
He one shots the lion.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? How are you that strong? Like.
And you got to remember, like, he's not a caveman per se. Yeah. Like, he was just a dude in like actual Earth.
Yeah.
Like now that there's nothing, he's basically a caveman who's just super strong. So like in the world of technology, he's not strong. Cause I don't know how far you've gotten. I don't want to spoil anything.
No, you can spoil.
For you though?
Yeah, I've gotten really far. I've gotten to the point where Senku was like saying when he was talking about so they use the science for everything, and he was talking about potassium carbonate.
Yeah,
and, like,
did you see they want to make like gunpowder?
Yeah,
because because in this world, the only thing to stop someone like Tsukasa, who's like a literal caveman, like a lion dude, is to use guns, and that's the only reason why someone like him is not strong in like the world that got turned to stone is because they have so much technology. But now with nothing, he's like king of the fucking jungle, bro. And he's just snapping lions' necks and like no one cares. It's fucking wild.
He's also like actually just killing people too. Like
yeah, his ideology is wild. We should talk about that too, because that's kind of big for the whole story.
That is big.
It's like how their ideologies clash and what their ideologies for bringing back humanity are.
I'm gonna give that one to you. I just want to give a background on Tsukasa and Senku. So Senku is the background on him is he's like a smart science guy, not super strong. He just has hyper intelligence. And Tsukasa, he's hyper strong, super fast, and he's just a powerful beast. But the weird thing is he's actually smarter than everybody else other than Senku.
Yeah. Because like I said, he was part of this technology world before. So like he had to be smart. He couldn't be a caveman.
Yeah.
So like he was in high school, you know what I mean? Like they were in school together. So like he's smarter than the average person. But now with no technology, he's like a real fucking force, bro.
He's a problem.
He's a problem.
He's a full math problem.
Yeah. Like find X type of problem, bro.
You can't find X with him, man.
Hell no.
Jeez.
It's crazy.
So yeah, Sam, you do a good job, man. What's the ideologies, man?
Okay, yeah. So like when this shit first starts, like we were talking about, the whole world is stone. The only people who are awake are Senku, Taiju, the girl, I think at this point. I'm not sure if they're with the girl up yet. And Tsukasa. The girl, it might be just the three of them. So obviously Senku wants to bring back everyone. And Senku, using his science, he found out a way to create this kind of like potion or like this liquid that will defossilize the people and everything. So Senku wants to bring back everyone, not just like that means kids, villains, criminals, old people, everything. He wants to bring back everyone because this shit is wrong. Whereas Tsukasa wants to bring back people who are, I guess, useful to him or who are gonna be good in this new world. Which means no old people, people who are strong and fit. And I don't even know if he wants kids, to be honest. I'm not sure if he's keeping kids. So like he's about making this utopia of people who are like him, who he can control. No old people, no people who are slow, fat, whatever the case may be. That's his thing. Whereas Senku obviously wants to bring back everyone because that's the right thing to do. Because you want to bring back, they had no choice to get fucking fossilized, bro.
Yeah.
You want to bring them back. It doesn't matter if they're fucking old and they're going to die in 2 days or not.
Yeah, he's just like, I want everybody.
Exactly. So that's the kind of clash. And obviously, they're not going to be able to work together because they clash. Yeah. So they break off at separate camps. Tsukasa starts making his monkey king camp or whatever. and then not Tsukasa. And Senku makes his, where they're trying to do their whole thing through science or whatever.
That's so
it's fucking tight. It's fucking hella interesting. It's hella interesting, bro.
Jeez, man. That's the joint brawn versus brains, right?
And again, like, this dude is not dumb. So, like, Senku's at even more disadvantage. Because, yes, Senku's smarter than him. But, like, he's smart, too. So he's not an idiot who can just trick and then, like, win.
Yeah, he's
you know what I mean?
Like, he's, like, actually, like, super intelligent when to
exactly.
Like, when he goes, wait, he left out the fourth thing that this was used for. What could that be? And he just devised, what's the word?
Reverse engineered the shit, I think.
Yeah.
Like and then found out the fourth thing to figure out.
Deductive reasoning. He deduced that he was trying to make gunpowder. And then they hunted them. He's like, I gotta kill him before that happens.
Because that's the only thing that can stop him, bro. That's the only thing that can stop him right now. Is if they somehow, in a Stone Age, make a gun.
Yeah, right? They gotta
figure it. It's crazy.
Oh, dude.
It's really fucking crazy, bro.
I love how it's just that's the thing for the anime. They're like, all right, the anime is not about two people fighting, it's about who can make the gun. Who can
get the strap first. Get the strap first. That's who's gonna win, bro.
I just want like there to be an off episode where like Senku's like, hold on, let me go pop this trunk real quick, and he just has
a fucking AK. So fucking spraying Tsukasa like, this motherfucker say hello to my little friend type shit.
That would be so accurate.
Bro, that'd be weak.
Dude, that's dope. That's too funny. Oh.
So,
all right. So off the getting capped.
Dude, bro.
I like how in this anime too they're using. I feel like you can connect to it more as a person. You know, like for us as being millennials, you know, I'm like, I get what he means. Like every time Taiju says, "Are you gonna make a smartphone?" and he's like, "No, stupid." Like,
you're gonna make a smartphone, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy that Tsukasa is smarter than Taiju, bro. Let's just talk. Like, that's how you know, like, this guy is a real problem because he's smarter than the average person. So the other guy, Senku woke up. He's smarter than him.
Yeah.
So like, come on, bro.
But Taiju's body's stronger than.
Yeah, I don't know if he's stronger than Tsukasa though.
I think he's gonna have some like
Naruto. Some level up shit. Some time
he's
skip shit.
He's definitely gonna time skip.
Yeah, probably.
I think he's gonna get his feelings hurt and he's gonna time skip real quick.
Where?
Something's gotta happen. I feel because he went to the monkey camp. Well, it's not. Is it the monkey camp or the
no? It's not. I just called him that because he's kind of like a monkey king.
Yeah, the ape king.
Yeah,
the monkey king camp. And I feel like he's gonna get some like warrior mentality. You know what I mean? Like something's gonna mess up with his psyche a little bit.
Where? This shit is so funny. Before I even watched the anime of this, I actually started reading the manga. Like weird, it's random, but like yeah. So I was reading. So I was getting Shonen Jump on my phone, obviously. So when the new One Piece chapter comes out, like you can read the One Piece chapter, or you can read the whole like magazine, which has like chapters from everything.
Yeah.
So at that point, when I was reading One Piece in the whole magazine, Dr. Stone was getting serialized in that shit. So I just read a chapter. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like I didn't know the beginning or anything at all. But I just read it, and I was like, oh, this is kind of tight. And Taiju was in the ape camp doing some shit. I was like, what the hell is he doing over here, bro? Isn't he friends with the other guy? Like, what? I was mad confused. But that shit I was kind of lit. I was like, oh, I should probably watch this shit. So that's why when the shit got animated, I was like, oh, this is the shit I read like 3 months ago. I'm gonna watch this shit.
Damn, that's real.
Yeah.
So yes.
That should happen all the time. You know how many animes I've just read, just in Shonen Jump, just random chapters, just
really infinite. Just
like One Punch Man, I just read a random chapter and don't know what the hell happened. It was before that shit, but it's lit.
But those are good. Those are good ones, though. Your record right now for just reading good animes is what, like 100?
I'm saying, I don't read a bad manga, and if it's bad, I just stop.
That's true. God.
Yeah.
And the other thing I do like about this anime as well, the soundtrack is actually rap.
Music's pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
It's a hot bar. They drop bars. Don't know what they're saying, but it's bars. I could tell.
You can tell it's bars.
Hey, jeez.
Just from the cadence and how they speak, you know it's bars. You just know.
There's no question.
Yeah.
So
it's overall solid. It's really fucking good.
What was your
from what I've watched? I give it a solid like 8.5s from what I've watched, which is like between like 12 to like 15 episodes probably around there. Solid 8.5, and it's different too, which I really like. It's fucking different.
Yeah, that gives it the extra boost to the 8.5.
For sure, it's different.
Yeah, like what do we gave? What we gave? I forgot what we gave Black Clover.
I think I gave Black Clover a 7.5 or a 7. I think
I gave it an 8.
I think you gave it an 8 too. I can't remember though.
But I definitely think this is a step above Black Clover because it's just so different.
It's so different. Yeah.
And they didn't mess up different this time. Like sometimes they try to be different and then they mess it up.
It's bad.
This isn't messed up, so they did a good job.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man! So Dr. Stone rated Sam 8.5.
8 to 8.5. Yeah, 8.5. Yeah.
Deion Chopper gives it an 8.5 for sure. Soundtrack good. Plot, protagonist good.
It also looks really good.
And yeah,
it's animated beautifully. We didn't even say anything about that. It's gorgeous.
Thank you for doing that. I definitely
we didn't talk about that at all, but it's animated beautifully, like for real. It looks great.
So it checks all the boxes for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Dr. Stone. I mean, shit, that's all I got for today. So how you feeling, Sam? You got anything else you want to drop with the fans?
I think that's it for today. That's it, yeah.
Hey, that's what it is.
All right. So appreciate y'all for listening to the boys. We're going to catch you on another episode. We're going to be here next time. So this is us signing out. Peace.
Next time on the Dosyonkos podcast, we will be discussing our top 5 favorite anime.